All right, this is a early morning routine. It's just basic movements, getting the body moving around. Just basically kind of like a warm up, but something that you could do every single day. It's not that taxing. It's just kind of getting all the joints loosened up so that you can start a workout or start your day. So, first things first, make sure you have your early morning drink of choice. And we're gonna just start off head to toe. Everything's pretty gentle, nothing's crazy. It's just moving the body around. So hands on hips, hands down to the side, doesn't really matter. And we got some head circles. And I'll be doing this along with you, so we're not really counting. Something doesn't feel good, doesn't feel right, feel free to skip it. Now we're gonna go in the other direction. There we go. And we'll place one hand on top of the head. We're gonna have the fingers just off to one side and just give it a little gentle pull. And we're gonna hold. Should feel a little stretch going down the side of the neck here. And the other side. And we'll do one more time on both sides. And the other side last time. There we go. So we're gonna interlace those fingers in together and palms together. And we got some wrist rolls. So I'm just gonna draw in circles. And if this doesn't make sense to you, if you're a little dyslexic like me, you can just go this way, go that way, just go left and right, if that makes more sense to your brain. And we're going to go in the other direction. There we go. Good. Get the shoulders moving now. So got the arms straight out in front, just like Frankenstein. And we're just going to come up and to the side. Up and to the side. And we're just going to keep on going just with this. Not really doing any specific number today. Just moving around, just kind of going by feel. If if while we're doing some of this stuff and you find something that's like, man, I really need to do this, feel free to hit pause and bang out a few more reps of that. If it feels good or if it's necessary. There we go. Good. Shake that out and get a small burn out of that. And we got big shoulder circles. So palms are going to face towards the legs. And we're going to go up, down to the side. Might get a few pops here and there. Nothing wrong with that as long as it doesn't hurt. And we're going to go other direction. Check it out if you need to. Same thing, you might get a small burn out of this. So out to the side and down to the front. There we go. All right, and we're gonna start twisting here. One thing that's great for the body is getting that trunk to twist back and forth. So we're going to start off arms stacked on top of one another, elbows about even with the shoulder, so you're not just kind of sitting cross-armed. So twist back and forth. So the idea here is all the movement comes from the trunk, not from you turning your hips and your knees. So if you're doing this, let's try to fix that. So easy way to fix that, you can take a knee, and it's almost impossible to twist from the hips. All the movement comes from the waist. If your knees are a little sensitive like mine, and you need to take a seat, take a seat and do it. Nothing wrong with that either. There we go. And then we're going to go arms out to the side. And keep in mind, if you look at my hand, it stays in line with my shoulder the whole time. I'm not going like this. See how my trunk stays still when I do that? Try to reach out to the side. Get as much movement in that spine as you can. There we go. Take a little breather. Shoulders are probably talking to you a little bit, which is okay. Get a little sip of coffee. So on this one, it's kind of a lunge and a hamstring stretch. If you need a little extra cushion for that bottom knee, we're going to be on that knee. And we got one leg out straight. And you're going to reach for that front toe a little bit. And then lean forward so that you're stretching that hip flexor and this hamstring. And hold for a second. Straighten that leg, big hamstring stretch, and lean forward. Hamstring. And we're just holding these stretches just for a couple seconds, just long enough to take a picture. And the idea here is that you're slowly increasing your range of motion little by little here. One more. There we go. And we're going to do the other side. Same thing. If you need a little cushion for that knee on the ground, that's okay. Straighten that leg.
same thing as I said before. If you find something that you feel you need to give it a little bit more love, it feels more necessary. Like for me, these hamstrings can get tight sometimes. So feel free to hit pause, knock out a few more reps if you need to. There we go. And we're going to come back one more time. There we go. Good. And we're going to stand up. Move that around. Get a sip of coffee if you need it. And we're going to get those hips moving around a little bit. So, feet right underneath you. Toes are facing mostly forward. Duck-footed is not really acceptable with this one. I'm going to go hands on hips and got hip circles. And we'll go in the other direction. And come in a little bit closer so you can see my feet a little bit more. So we got calf raise, and then we're going to rock back, toes up, calf raise, rock back, toes up, and just kind of maintain that base right there. If you feel it necessary that you grab onto something for a little bit of balance, especially on that toes up portion, feel free. Pops and cracks are acceptable. Now, crack your toes if you're like me. And I want to take a nice wide stance here. Don't be bashful. You know, sometimes I say wide and people think I mean that wide. Let's go wide. And we're just going to fold over at the waist. And we're just going to be in general here. Feel free, if you feel a little ambitious, you can take your hands and you can reach back behind you a little bit. And then, especially if you're on carpet or on a mat, you can use the friction or traction that you get from the carpet and pull yourself back a little bit. Back's nice and relaxed. And then I'm going to take both hands and we're going to creep them over to one side, left or right, doesn't matter. And we're going to walk them over to the other side. We're stretching a little bit here, but mostly just kind of getting warmed up. There we go. And one more time over to the other side. And one more time. And then basically what we're going to do is do this without touching the ground. And we're going to sweep the hands from side to side. If you need to put the hands on the ground a little bit, once you get to that farthest range of motion that you can do, that's okay. There we go. Good. And we're going to bring it on down to the knees. So from right here, I'm gonna turn back for a second here. I want your knees fairly wide. I want your toes more narrow than your knees. And we're just gonna rock back and forth. So from profile, same thing, knees are wider than the toes. And we're just gonna gently rock back. And one more. Okay. And we're gonna come up to one knee again. And it kind of looks like you're at the bottom of a lunge here. Give you a little bit more of a profile. So you want that knee straight up in front of you. I want that body, the upper body to stay straight up and down. You can put your hand on your knee if you like. And just going to lean forward and back. Same thing, if you need a little extra cushion for that bottom knee, feel free. And the key thing with this, I want that upper body to stay straight up and down. The only thing it does is just move forward a little bit with the hips. So I don't want you to bring your chest down towards your thigh. Should feel a pretty good stretch in the hip flexor here, which is the whole main idea. And we got one more. There we go. So I'm going to face back towards you guys. So this is where we were. That's where we're going. So knee kind of out at a 45, and we're doing the same thing. So you're going to start hitting that groin, still a little bit in the hip flexor. There we go. And we're going to take that knee. We're going to open it completely out to the side. And same thing. Key thing, I want that body facing forward though, okay? And you're not turning towards that knee. Body stays forward. And I want that knee completely up to the side like you just opened up a big door. Yeah, there it is. And same thing with the body, straight up and down. We're not leaning towards that knee. Just keep it all right here. And we have two more. There we go. Good. And we're going to do the other side. Have that knee facing forward. Chest is upright. I'll give you a little bit more of a profile on this side. Hand on knee. Lean forward. Same thing. Hip flexor. Maybe a little bit of hamstring on the other side. knee, 45 degrees. Same thing as before. Keeping that body straight forward. You're not turning towards the knee. Straight forward. Knee to the side. Two more. Good. And last thing we're going to do, or almost last thing, we got one more. Take the foot, open it up out to the side. Same thing, hand on knee, keeping that torso upright, we're not leaning. There we go, good. And I'm going to shake it out. Sip of your morning drink. Alrighty, so we're going to take a squat. My stance is a little bit wider than most, and that's okay. Yours may be more forward. And we're just going to slowly come on down. Alright, and we're just going to hang out right here for a second. If you need to go right here, push your knees out. If you feel like that's necessary, get a little more groin stretch. And then let's go a little free float, so arms off the legs. You can reach out if you need to. Touch the floor if you need to. Get a little bounce in there. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. Oh, first and foremost, I need to thank my sponsors. They get on my case if I don't do this. So my one and only sponsor, me. So, ha.